Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Sorry for the delay in getting this up. My computer decided it needed to restart at 9:45, about 10 minutes right before I was going to go live, and then it needed a good 20 minutes to get it going, but I think everything's working now and should be smooth from here on out. Quick shout outs to all the celebrations we got going on. Merry Chris. Happy anniversary, 9 years. How amazing. I gotta think of an anniversary song. Love and marriage, love and marriage. That's all I know. And we got a birthday for Helix. Happy birthday, my friend. How old are you today, if you don't mind me asking? For those new to the chat this morning, this is the Pumper Piano Hour, where I play for roughly 2 hours, as it seems is the new norm. And we pick a theme, and this theme's week is some video games. So I've collected a bunch of different video games from across the internet. I do want to give a shout out to the website. I don't remember the website's name, nintendosheetmusic.org, I believe. There is this big reservoir of Nintendo music, video game music, specifically Nintendo, that a bunch of arrangers from the internet have put up for free. So I grabbed a lot of those PDFs, and I'm just very, very grateful because that saves me a lot of time of learning them all by ear. So I'll be playing from those scores. I'll be playing from a few scores that I had in sheet music books. There was a video game soundtrack book. There's a Zelda book I'm working from, a Mario book. And I'll be taking your requests. So any requests that you may have for the day, especially I'll give a bonus request to Mary and Helix for celebrating a very, very happy day. Let me know what you'd like to hear. And if it's a request that I don't have available, if you would really like to hear it, if you super chat the request, I will play. I'll give it my best shot and give it a go. Basically do a live learn from that for any super chatted request. I spend roughly about 5 minutes. I try and keep myself to a parameter amount of time. I'll learn the piece and I'll play it for you. But I've been talking a lot and I've got some frustration to vent, so I'm going to play a song right now to kind of get that energy up. And it was a song requested in the community tab on YouTube early on by one of the users. So this is for you, and here you go. Theme from Skyrim right there. Looks like we got our very first super chat already. How awesome. And it looks like it is a request for some Undertale. Thank you, Jonathan Alger. Much appreciated. Any specific song from Undertale? I kind of have a feeling there's one major one that most people request. Let's see. I'm going to catch up just a little bit with the chat here. Good morning. Good morning. Hello to Daniel. Greetings from Colombia. We've got some Smash Bros. Suggestion. Mateo Chavez. Hello, hello. Just arrived. MLCH. Good morning, John Houston. Hello, Jorge George. And it's Skyrim's 9th anniversary today as well, according to Azrael Khan, which lines up with Merry Chris. Are you married to Skyrim? Merry Chris's request is Shadow of Colossus, the opening theme, if that's not doable. Maybe a mashup. Wow, what a challenge. Okay, I will get to that, Mary, for sure. Eric and Casey Martins, that was your request. Well, great. I'm glad I played it. All right, so we'll get to some Undertale for this super chat, and then we'll get to Mary Chris's request as well, which I will have to kind of learn on the spot. Shadow of Colossus, I actually have never played, but I did watch my little brother play for a little bit. He was terrible. He's also on the chat right now, Tim Pumper. Did you ever beat Shadow of Colossus, Tim? Kind of doubt it. I kid. I'm not kidding. All right, scanning for Jonathan Alger. This is the best part of my evening. Well, thanks, man. All right, here we go. Here is the ever-famous Undertale song. There you have it. Thanks, Jonathan. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. We have some requests for Nintendo. Wow. From Tim Pumper. Also, Tom L. Some play Nintendo. It would be cool to hear some Sega. Hi, Mike T. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you again. All right. Helix has a request for Venice Rooftops from Assassin's Creed. And Mary Chris had a request as they are celebrating some special anniversaries and birthdays. We're going to give those bonus ones. So I will have to go look those up. This will be our first live learn of the day. Turning off my foot pedal, which was a bit sticky during that song. I'm a Duck. I bet you can play this. And someday you'll be able to. It's actually not as hard as it seems. Okay, what was this? So, main theme from Shadow of the Colossus, I believe. Oh, we don't want to walk through. Spoilers. To the ancient land is what I'm seeing. Okay, we'll do opening theme. Make sure this is the right one. Okay, it is. It's in D minor. Just like film scores, it seems that a lot of video game scores also like to write in D minor. It's very ambiatic, which I think you may have mentioned. Mary, do you and your partner play video games? Is this one of your favorite video games? All right, let me see if I can pull something together. Oh. Okay, so this main like little lick is just. It seems like it's all kind of in this D minor vein. Let's see if there's more to this later. Oh, it really opens up at the end of this piece, doesn't it? All right, yeah, I probably have hit my 5-minute limit of this piece. I think I can just get the beginning. I'll just kind of improvise on it if that's all right, Mary. So, and then it kind of does this like. All right, here we go. An improvisation of the main theme from Shadow of Colossus in honor of Mary Chris's 9-year anniversary. Congratulations. All right, there we go. An improvisation of Shadow of the Colossus. Thank you, Mary. Much appreciated. Congratulations again. Okay, we've got a couple more super chats. One from GA Play, which is just a generous donation from you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support. Let me scroll up, make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay, and then we have a second super chat from Jay Kearns. Thank you. Mining Melancholy from Donkey Kong Country 2. Heck yes, I know this one. I have to say that I think if I had to decide on what my favorite soundtrack of all time from a video game would be, I'm pretty sure it's Donkey Kong Country 2. I grew up playing that song. I grew up playing that video game with my brother and my dad, actually. My older brother, not Tim Pumper. He was not in the equation at the moment. My older brother, Joe, he would play and my dad would play. And usually the way it worked was that my dad and my brother would play Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong respectively, and I would watch. But I was the one that had all the strategy behind it. I would tell them, like, when they were in the boss battle, like, all right, the next thing that's going to come out is, a red bee. You can't jump on it. I was basically the general behind the scenes. At least that's how I justified it to myself, to not feel bad. Anyway, here is Mining Melancholy. Speaking of melancholy, as per request by Jay Kearns. And then we'll get to the next super chat along the way. Tom L., Shining Force 2 theme song, or anything from Minecraft, if that's too difficult, with a winky face. I'll check it out. I'll see it. I do have some stuff for Minecraft, and I did see that there was some suggestions for Sweden for Minecraft, which I do have available. And finally, Jem, thank you so much. We would love The Last of Us Part 2 theme. Oh, great. Excellent. I have obviously learned that song because I created a tutorial for it. I'll have to look it up again, though, and see what it is. I do have The Last of Us Part 1, if that works for you. They're very similar, and I've got that sheet music ready to go. Otherwise, I'll look up my arrangement and remember how I did this. Alrighty. And then, of course, we got to go back to Helix's request, which was... Oh, man, there's so much chat, which is so great. Helix, you might have to help me out. What was... it was Assassin's Creed, maybe? Let's see. All right, I'll play mine in Melancholy. Helix, if you don't mind giving your request one more time, I'm sorry. Scrolling through the chat may take me just a few ticks. So here we go. Here is Mighty Melancholy from Donkey Kong Country 2. Thank you, Jay Kearns. Mining Melancholy from Donkey Kong Country 2. Thank you, Jay Kearns, for the super chat and the excellent taste in video game music. Okay, getting to Tom L. This is Shining Force 2 theme song. Anything from Minecraft. You know what? I'll go look up the Shining 2 Force theme song, and then I'll play something from Minecraft 2 since that was requested previously. Okay, let's see here. From the Helix, Venice Rooftops, Assassin's Creed 2. Well, Helix, oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I wanted to give you one just for your birthday, so I think that's the one that you already suggested. Go ahead and suggest another one, and I'll try and do a better job of remembering this. But Venice Rooftops. Okay, I definitely will have to look that one up. I don't have that one ready to go. And okay, Mike V with a request for Tetris. I do have that. And I'm trying to scroll to see if Jem, if you're okay with The Last of Us Part 1 theme, or if you'd like me to look up The Last of Us Part 2. Okay. Let's jump back up here. We're going to do a live learn. I've done this, how many times have we streamed together now? Probably around like 12 times. And each time I turn off my foot pedal to look at YouTube so I can pull up the video. The very next song, I always forget to turn my foot pedal back on, which is just like the greatest thing to realize when you want to flip a page. Shining Force 2. Tom L., can you tell us a little bit about Shining Force 2? This looks like a game from Genesis, a Sega game. I have not heard of it. All right, this is the town theme that's playing right now. Is that the correct one? Let me type in main theme to make sure I've got it right. Oh, this is so pleasant. Okay, this looks like it's probably the right thing. That sounded too pleasant to be a main theme for this. Tom L says this is a Sega Genesis RPG. Played it for hours with my brothers. That's awesome. Yeah, it definitely has that video game inspired by Koji Kondo. A lot of key changes. Let's see if I can just get the first lick for you, and then I'll play a Minecraft song. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, I think I'm getting close. Da 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 da. Rooftops, right? Oh, I'm in the wrong key. It's pretty close. I should be able to get the chords for that. Okay, I think I have enough to improvise over this. This is the Shining Force 2 theme, Warrior of the Reviving Light, the main theme to this. I'll do my best just to get this first part. And then Tamo also requested Minecraft, which is a pro move. I do really appreciate that, giving me a couple options so that if the live learn, which I try and keep within like a 5-minute parameter, if I can only give you a lick, I'd like to give you something more full. So thank you for giving me the multiple options. Pro tip in the future for everyone. I really, really do appreciate that. And here we go, Shining Force 2 theme. Thank you, Tom L. An improvisation of Shining Force theme. Number 2, the sequel, and Minecraft Sweden. Okay, jumping ahead, I think our next super chat, if I'm not mistaken, is from Jem. Thank you so much, Jem. Last of Us Part 2 and or Part 1. Video game much. The Last of Us Part 1 is perfect at John Pumper. Thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, I haven't made the sheet music for my arrangement of The Last of Us Part 2. So I don't have that available right now, but I do have The Last of Us Part 1, ironically enough, something that I did not arrange right here, so that will just be easier in the moment. So thank you for being flexible with that request, Jem. And here we go, the theme from The Last of Us. And I remembered to turn on my foot pedal this time, so things are looking up. Thank you, Jem, for the request. That was the theme from The Last of Us. When I started learning the songs for The Last of Us Part 2, I really wanted to buy this game. How many out there have played this? I heard it was really good. I heard very mixed reviews for The Last of Us Part 2, however. But it looks so great. Okay, it looks like we got some more super chats. Eyes on Me from Final Fantasy from Rudy. Thanks, Rudy. I think that you had requested this one for the love stream, so that's perfect. I do have that one available to play. We have another super chat from Lauren Anderson, always by Erasure from Robot Unicorn Attack. Oh my gosh, how amazing. And thank you so much for the happy birthday wish. I really, really appreciate that. Oh, I'm really excited to play that song. I played a lot of Robot Unicorn Attack in my day. And then we have another super chat from Ray Ray of Cali, another stream regular. So thank you so much. Ray Ray, it's always so great to see you. Hold on just a little while longer from Detroit Become Human. That's right. You just finished playing this game. Is that right? And thank you for being awesome. Thank you, Ray Ray, for being awesome. I can definitely take a look at that. And I think that you also made a comment of another request for Journey, if that one's not available to do, but I'll do that one. Hold on just a little longer because I don't think I know actually either of them off of hand. Okay. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Let's see. I see a lot of the same familiar faces in the chat, and thank you for all those that are participating from afar. Appreciate that. Hello, Rodrigo. Hello, Anna Banana. And Phantom Music Kid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. For those that are just joining this week or just joining right now, the people in the chat, I can attest firsthand, are really awesome, very, very friendly people. So feel free to get to know them. They're really kind and welcoming. This community is a really, really wonderful place. And I appreciate you being there. Alrighty, let's see. Back to the super chats. We've got Venice Rooftops from Assassin's Creed 2. For the birthday. Birthday, birthday, birthday. The birthday helix, the double helix. Assassin's Creed 2. Helix, what's your favorite video game? Would you say that this is it? Oh, this one's got quite a few views. Popular song.
This is Nestle Box from Google. I'm just almost tired of always ordering delivery. Hey Google, play Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat on Netflix. It's the Google.
And actually, if you'd like to type in the chat what your favorite video game is, that'd be awesome.
From Google.
Even if you don't have a soundtrack specific song to request, just let me know what games you really liked growing up or are playing currently. It might give some inspiration for me later. You're kidding. It's in D minor. Oh, nice. It's got a good build. Dun-dun. Hey, congratulations, Ray Ray. by the way. That's so exciting from the new relationship. Remember that you were talking about that on the last stream. Okay, this is great. I think I can improvise over this quite easily. Let's see if anyone's made a piano tutorial for it, just to help me get some of the notes. I should say the melody. Man, these composers love D minor. There's, I guess, another pro tip. If you want to write scores, whether they be film scores or video game scores, so it seems like okay, so something like that. Let's see if we can get more of these melody notes. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. All right, that gives me enough inspiration to kind of doodle around on this. So here is a improvisation for the birthday Helix, Venice Rooftops from Assassin's Creed 2. Gotta scroll all the way back down to the chat just to see. Because I think Helix had mentioned that this is like one of your favorite soundtracks. I think so. Oh my gosh, you guys are so great. Just keeping this chat moving and grooving faster than I can keep up with. So here is Venice Rooftops from Assassin's Creed 2. Thank you, Helix, and happy birthday again. And please do give me another one to give you for your birthday. But much appreciated, as always, my friend from Poland. Okay, what's next on the list? We've got a super chat from Rudy for Eyes on Me from Final Fantasy. Thank you so much, Rudy. Just like movies, there is an entire library of video games that I have not played yet. Oh.
Did give you another one. It was Castle of Glass, featured in some Medal of Honor game.
Okay, Elise is telling me that Helix has requested another one, which was Castle of Glass.
Yeah.
I should get a pen. I have a pen. Castle of Glass. And that was from Medal of Honor?
Yeah, in some Medal of Honor game. He just said featured in some Medal of Honor game.
Thank you. That is Elise. Elise Pumper off the camera. Keeping me honest, keeping me updated. Round of applause for her. Snap, 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 snap. All right, Eyes on Me from Final Fantasy. We'll get to that second Helix request a little bit later.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna teach you how to
Harry
play
Connick
the very first
Jr.,
song
thank you.
that I learned how to play.
He's going to teach me how to play piano. Okay, I just got to remind myself how this one goes. Dun, 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 dun. As I was saying, I have not actually, so a whole library of games I've not played, and that is including any of the Final Fantasies, which is a big hole in my video game knowledge. Though I never was a huge fan of the turn-based RPG. The big exception, however, being is that I've played so many hours of Pokemon Red and Blue growing up. So I guess there is exceptions to that, but I never really did get into Final Fantasy. Anyway, here is what I'm assuming is a very passionate love song from it, from Final Fantasy VIII, Eyes on Me. I've got the sheet music here. I kind of remember how it goes, and so I'll give it my best shot. Thank you, Rudy, so much for the support and the super chat. Here we go. Thank you, Rudy. What a lovely, lovely song. Once again, I forgot to turn my foot pedal on, but I know I have to turn it back off because I've got to look up a new song. Because I believe the next one is Erasure from Robot Unicorn Attack. How many people out there played Robot Unicorn Attack? I am unembarrassed to admit that I played that for many, many, many hours. And predominantly because I loved that song so much. It was just the perfect song for it. It made you feel so magical. Okay. Let's see how to best do this. I think if I just look up the chords for Erasure, I should be able to piece it together. Gosh, this was just such a perfect song. You're just soaring through the sky, jumping over obstacles. What did you jump over? I can't even remember. I know you burst through stars. And then, like, in the later versions, you would morph into, like, a gorilla or something. This one's also in D minor. Wow, that's amazing. All right, I'm going to just kind of sketch through this. So when I'm going to guitar tabs right now, which is obviously a really great way to kind of speed run through a song. If you know it, at least. If you kind of know it from listening to it over and over again. The more you practice with basically just playing chords and playing in keys, the quicker it will come to kind of pick up those melody notes. So for instance, when you're like in a D minor, if you just think about the triad, you've got D, you've got F sharp, you've got A. More than likely, one of the starting notes is going to be one of those, or one of the notes immediately adjacent to it. So in this case, it's actually the A, the fifth of the chord. Open your eyes, I see, your eyes are open. Okay, I think this one came together a little bit quicker than I thought it would. Thank you, Lauren Anderson, for this great, great request. And thank you for the happy birthday. It is my birthday tomorrow. As crazy as that may seem, I can't believe it crept up so quickly. And I'm glad to share an almost anniversary with Mary Chris and with an almost birthday with Helix. So thank you again, and here we go. Always by Erasure from Robot Unicorn Attack. An improvisation of Always by Erasure from Robot Unicorn Attack. I really do want to read these comments because I'm really curious to see how many people played this. Welcome back, Lucas. It's great to see you again. Welcome, welcome, Mike T. and Oop Jess. Thank you for the happy birthday. Let's see. Hello to White Wolf PH. Legends Never Die from League of Legends. That was a game I spent a lot of time playing. But I think that song is a little bit newer, isn't it? GA Play, just Googled Robot Unicorn Attack. That is some serious LSD gaming right there. You are not incorrect, my friend. Though you also do not need LSD to enjoy that game. Just a wonderful rainbow. Beautiful, beautiful distraction. Okay. Thank you. Hello again to, let's see, I'm trying to find some new names I haven't said hello to yet. Lawrence, Evangelista, thank you for being here. Every, I hope I'm saying your name right, or is it Ivory? Great to see you again, and great to see you, B-Rad Games. Ordinus None, thanks for being here. And Marbank, Smiley Face, thank you. All right, jumping back to the super chats, because we, this is what usually makes these Pumper Piano hours tend to be Pumper Piano multiple hours. Oh my. I think there's been enough chat that I may be missing some super chats now as I'm scrolling through this secondary tablet. So Elise Joyce, who is just another room, no longer Elise Joyce, Elise Pumper. Still have to get used to that. If you don't mind coming in here and giving me an update on what super chats I'm missing when you get a chance. Okay, so we've got 3 super chats. I'm going to write them down right now as Elise spouts them out to me.
Okay, it's Ray Ray, hold on just with little while longer.
Hold on a little while. Okay. All right, and then the next one.
And then, I don't know how to say her name.
Mary.
Mary,
Mhm.
Chris, Earthstein, and or One Wing Angel. I wrote it. I don't know how to spell it. It's like Aerit. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Heroth's theme, I think. And that's from Shadow of Colossus, I believe. And then Castle of Glass.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. So this one's from Ray Ray. For some reason, the chat, I think there's just been too much of it. And I can't actually go back to see what the super chats were. So that's why it's great to have a partner in crime in this. Which, speaking of which, the two of us have an announcement at the end of the stream, so stick around. And you may even get to meet this mysterious woman behind the camera. Spoiler alert. Okay, here is Hold On a Little While Longer. From Detroit to Become Human. Ray Ray, you just finished this game. What did you think of it?
Just heard a spooky noise. Hey Google.
Also, what console is it for?
It's the Google Ghost Eliminator. Nest Hub
Ooh, that was a big
from Google.
big neck crack. I'm not sure if the mic picked that up.
Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer.
Wow, this song seems pretty apropos for today's world.
Just a little
Oh, it's haunting, man. Oh, they sing in different keys. Oh, this is really... It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, I think I got the gist of it. It's kind of got this like spiritual element to it. I wonder if this is an old spiritual or if it was written for this game. Ray, you may know better than I if that may be the case. So let's see. Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. It's haunting. All right, I think I've got it close enough. This one's in the key of E flat major, so we're out of the D minor mode that we've been in for most of the morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. Here is Hold On Just a Little While Longer from Detroit Become Human, as requested by Ray of Cali. Thank you so much again, Ray, for being such an active member in the chat and such a lovely person in the community. And we do have an update from her. It's actually an old gospel song, but sung by androids facing death in a revolution. Oh, yeah, that must be why I've got that feeling of kind of dread watching this video. Oh, wow. All right, well, here we go. Hold on just a little while longer in improvisation. Thank you, Ray, for the super chat and support. Thank you, Ray Ray, for that super chat. What a beautiful tune. From Detroit to Become Human, that was Hold On Just a Little While Longer. Okay, catching up with the chat just a little bit. Marcone, Mr. Pizza, welcome, welcome, welcome. And a welcome as well to Mina Kazrani. Thank you for being here. Yes, that song was just a little while longer to answer your question. Appreciate you tuning in. Alrighty, as Elise has told me, our next request I think comes from Mary. And I believe it was for Aeroth's theme from Shadow of the Colossus. Or Aerith's theme? Wait, no. Aerith's theme is from Final Fantasy. Yes, if Mary, if you don't mind, okay, wait, she says no. Okay. Yes, keep me posted, Mary. Okay, Air's team is Final Fantasy VII. Okay, great. Making sure that I've got the right thing.
Show me the one whose safety deemed such destruction.
Oh, an ad for The Mandalorian. Have not yet watched the new season, but very excited to. You know what? Let me just be back 1 second. I think I want to check one book that I've got. I think, yes. So I almost forgot that I bought this so long ago. Even though I've never played Final Fantasy, I remember like finding this, I think at like a thrift store or something for a couple bucks. And I was like, oh, sure, why not? But I haven't looked at it since then. And that was a number of years ago. But yes, it is here. Era's theme. This looks like the right one. All right, let's do a read. So we'll be sight reading this piece, which is only slightly easier than sight listening. You know what I mean. It's actually quite a bit easier. And since I've kind of got the tempo and theme from it, I should be able to give this a go. It looks we're in the key of D major, which means there's normally only two sharps, which is kind of nice. I noticed when I was preparing for this that, okay, a lot of the newer songs that have those epic scores, those were all in D minor, but all of the older songs from like Pokemon and Mario, and it's kind of like the 8-bit era, they were all in like the key of G flat, which is not a particularly fun key for piano players to play in. So I'm happy that this is a little bit easier. It's got some pretty crazy arpeggios that I may glance over. So that's a pro tip for any piano player that is sight reading music. The more that you do it, the more you kind of can pick out, oh, what notes are actually important here and what notes are really cool and wonderful, but not ones that I can actually accomplish during a sight read. So for instance, like later in this piece, there's going to be a lot of triplets in the left hand. I may just make those eighth notes. We'll see. We'll see how confident I get from starting this piece. Okay, here is, I'm going to butcher the name, Ares' theme for Final Fantasy VII. Thank you, Mary Chris, for the request and the super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Mary. For those that actually know that song, you probably realized I got a little bit lost there in the middle, but that will happen on a sight read. I guess the most important thing to remember is to just keep going. Even when you think you're off the road just by a little bit. Tom L, beautiful. I just wish you wouldn't get so lazy with those triplets. Ah, me too, man. Me too. Eric C, thank you for being here. And let's see, Calvin Tangeman, thank you. Glad to see you. Welcome to the chat. Let's see, who else am I missing here? Svetlana Mockery. I made a mockery of your name, that's for sure, but thank you for being in the chat. And Invasoria de Alu as well. Appreciate you being here. Okay, let's see. What else we got going on? We got Castle of Glass from Medal of Honor. From Helix. And then I think I may be finally caught up with all the super chats for today. Mary, you're too kind. You got lost. I was thinking you're just putting your own flair on it. Yeah, we'll say that. My own flair was stumbling through it, I guess. Appreciate that though. I can probably take a note out of that book. I'll just call it improvising from now on, which is what I mostly do as it is. Thanks so much, Every. I still don't remember how to say your name. Every Ivory. I really appreciate that. It's one of the best moments of my weeks too. And thanks, B-Rad Games. I'm doing really quite well. I'm really excited to share with you the news we've got once the stream is about reaching its end, which is going to be pretty soon. But we have another super chat from Helix as I was pulling up your song, my friend. And he says, "Don't worry, no skillet dares this time. Just wanted to thank you for these amazing Wednesdays. I hope they will go on for a long time." Oh, well, thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate that. Hey, and the skillet song was actually really quite fun. Thanks so much for the generosity. It blows me away. And I just really, really appreciate you all being here. And never fear, the Wednesday streams are here to stay. But more on that later. Castle of Glass. There we go. Focus, John. Oh, that looks like a Linkin Park song.
Doctors in? Did they really make me more likely to get COVID? Well, we don't have all the science on COVID-19. What we do know is that vaping can damage the lungs and weaken your overall immune system.
Oh wow, we've got, okay, that was an aggressive ad there. I wonder, is this Castle of Glass actually by Linkin Park? Okay, I'll find out in a second. That's really funny, Detective Pikachu. Welcome, by the way. It's great to see you. And Roseanne Rose, welcome to the chat. Welcome, Thomas. Spooky Scary Skeletons we did last week, or 2 weeks ago for Halloween. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so it is the Linkin Park song. Skill in Lincoln Park. You got style, Helix. Appreciate that though. Okay, I think this is in C sharp minor. I can't remember top it up. I think I got that figured out. Okay, I think I got that chorus melody and chords correct, and I believe I'll be able to look at these chords and guitar tabs since it's a Linkin Park song, which is really helpful. Yes, Eric C. Playing by ear live, doing live learns, which are available from people that are super chatted. Or who are celebrating something special, like the Helix, who is pumped for the next Disney one I see, and we've got some suggestions for anime openings and endings. Oh man, I think that's a great idea. I do have to definitely find a way to curate a lot of those. I guess I'll look into that after the stream. Okay, before I talk too much and forget how to play the song, which I've definitely done before in the past, I'm going to look it up on guitar tabs to see if I can get the chords for the... I guess just having them in front of me helps me remind them what they are. F sharp minor. Castle of Glass. So fun fact about me is that Linkin Park was actually the very, very first CD I ever bought. Was Meteora? Was that the name of the album? I believe so. Which actually, if you like knew my style, I don't know if that would... I guess it kind of made sense. I always kind of liked that more melancholy type music. But I was just in love with the song Numb. That just like awakened something inside me. I don't know. It was like kind of when I was first discovering music, and that just had so much emotion and just passion behind it, and that just like kind of burst open a floodgate inside me, and I listened to that song over and over and over and over again, and just felt all those big feelings that a little middle schooler feels. Oh. This one says that the chorus is actually an A, not an F sharp minor, which is the major and relative minor. I'll have to listen to that again because I thought it was the minor, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let me just listen to the verse again, and then I'll kind of improvise this as I usually do.
Take me down to the fighting end.
Bum-ba-dum-da-da-da-da.
Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wing. Past the black grass I can see. Warm me up in the Noah's glow. And drop me down to the dream below. 'Cause I know we
Okay, yeah, that's definitely major now that I listen to it. All right, so it's kind of like dun, 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 dun. All right, we'll give this a go. Castle of Glass and improvisation. Thank you again, Helix, and happy birthday. Castle of Glass by Linkin Park, featured in Medal of Honor, Warfare, and requested by the Helix. Thank you so much. Looks like we got another super chat. Can't get off too easily here. This one's from The Spy. After could you play Rosalina's Comet Observatory? Thank you so much. I really appreciate the super chat. This one will be another live learn, it looks like. And hopefully I can do this for you. Looks like there's a couple of piano covers for it as well, which might help me learn this quickly. You know what? Maybe I'll just type that in right away. Piano tutorial. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. You know what? I think I got an idea. So this one might be available on, it's called ninsheetmusic.org, and that's the website that I got a lot of the pieces that I have yet to play today onto my tablet, and those are mostly from Nintendo's properties, which is why I think that this one might be available on there. Rosalina in the Observatory. Be under Super Mario's. Alrighty, it's there. We're in luck. So I'm just going to have to upload that to Dropbox and so I can get it on my tablet. There's a little bit of a workaround here, but that will definitely make this whole process a little bit smoother, and I can give you a more accurate interpretation of the piece. Okay. Wow, what a great suggestion, Ray Ray of Cali. We should have a room on Discord where we can call ourselves the Pumper Players. I love it. That's a great idea. I should get on that. I'm kind of a Discord newbie. Are there people out there that have done it before? Any suggestions for that would be great in the chat. That would be great. That would be great because it would be great to have a way to talk to you all besides Wednesday, which, by the way, I keep teasing it, but we have some news for the future of the streaming, and I think you'll all be happy to hear it. But first, to the super chats. And what am I doing? I have to go here, and I've got to download this piece that I just grabbed. Big shout out to this website. I really should put it in the description of the video. I'll do that afterwards. It's awesome. It's just this huge reservoir of a lot of music, you know, made by a lot of different arrangers. You know, it's kind of casual. So some arrangements are definitely better than others, but overall, it's really pretty impressive and really good, or at least good enough to kind of work from. And a lot of them are, like professionally done. So if you need Nintendo music, that's the place I would go to. Okay, so I got the piece. Let's see. Here we go. Great, it's here. Okay, I think that's it. I just gotta get the tempo for this again. One, two, three. We'll take it a little slow. That was a pro tip that I learned when I auditioned for a jazz band way back when. I looked at the piece and I was like, oh, I think this is fast. Sorry, backing up. So for the audition itself, you had to sight read a piece and play it. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, this looks like it's going to be a really fun and energetic piece. And I just kind of dove right into it and found out, about 16 measures later, I was in real trouble because this piece was much more technically difficult than I had anticipated it being. And I didn't look ahead. And the instructor basically told me, hey, when you audition in the future, take it back. There's like no shame in lowering the tempo or lowering your expectations of the tempo, or even if you know the song, just take it a little bit slower, and just play consistently. And that's like the biggest way to get through it. So I'm going to try and take that advice for this and play it a little bit slower, though I think it is a slower song, as we sight read through this piece. This is Rosalina's Comet Observatory number 1. And we'll kind of improvise over it. So thanks again. This is requested by The Spy. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated as always. Great to have you here and great to see you. Here is Rosalina's Comet Observatory in improvisation. As requested by the spy, Rosalina's Comet Observatory. Thank you so much, my friend. Okay, where did we land on all this Discord talking? Let's see. So we got a lot of some support or interest in the Discord. The spy is in 99 plus servers. That's a lot. That's awesome. And Ray Ray of Cali has already started one. The Pumper Piano Player is. Oh, awesome, Ray Ray. I'm sure that people can help her out getting Discord set up. I'll look into it a little bit myself after the stream is over. All right. So, it is already 12 o'clock my time, 12:17 my time. This one is the longest Pumper Piano hour yet. We keep on stretching the definition of hour until it can no longer hold itself anymore. It's so much fun, and each week I, prepare. This week I actually found through this site like almost over like 75 pieces. And I think, I prepped quite a few of them, but got to only one or two of them because you all are so kind and generous with the super chats and keeping me on my toes. But eventually, the more and more I do this, I think I'll eventually have enough of them figured out that I'll stay ahead of you and keep on building the repertoire. But I really appreciate it. So just a couple of announcements before I kind of wrap up the stream. I'll play a couple more songs. For those that are familiar with this chat, you know what's coming. It's the merch talk. So if you're looking for ways to support the channel, being here is the number one way. So thank you to all those that are here and a part of the chat. And super chatting your request is a great way to give a little, a tip, almost as if you're in a piano bar. Throw a little bread in the jar as you make a request. So thank you for all that have done that today and that do it week in and week out. That's so much appreciated. If you'd like to support in other ways, you can join Patreon. You can get your name in all my live stream and all my videos. You can get the MIDI files for my Synthesia tutorials, so you can learn them at your own speed. You can get discounts on sheet music that I have of my arrangements on music notes, and discounts on merchandise, which is available now. We've got a new line of Animal Composer t-shirts. I keep saying it's a new line, but I guess it's almost 4 or 5 months old now. So we have the same line of Animal Composer t-shirts, which we will continue to update. But right now what's available is Beethoven, Mozart, and Johann Sebastian Bach. So if you like famous composers, cute animals, or terrible jokes, these shirts might be great for you. I'm told if you order within the next couple weeks, they will come in time for Christmas. So if you've got some music lovers in your life, they might make some great Christmas gifts. And they don't only come in t-shirts, they come in all different types of things, including mugs, which is kind of my favorite way to consume this merchandise, if you'll pardon the pun. I love these mugs. They look clean, they look great. This is the Johann Sebastian Bach one. We've got one of each. And so those are available. But I've been teasing it for long enough. We have an announcement to make. And when I say we, I do mean we, at least Pumper. Why don't you join me on the bench here, if you can fit?
Hello.
Here she is. So we have some exciting news about the future of the stream itself. We have not talked about how we're going to deliver this, so I guess I'll go ahead and say it. So something that we've been wanting to do for a long time is have the two of us do a joint stream. And what you may or may not know about Elise, some of you that have tuned in the live stream know that she is actually the illustrator behind all that merchandise and is a fantastic artist. And so what we are going to bring to you coming this December is a new type of stream, which is called Painting and Piano with the Pumpers. Ta-da! Furthermore, we're actually going to be moving locations of where the stream exists. So we have decided to make the switch over to Twitch, the Twitch switch, the Stwitch, if you will.
Nope.
We won't. Okay. And we've decided to do that for a number of reasons. One, we think that there's going to just be a lot more capabilities on Twitch. We'll be able to kind of increase our production value beyond what we can do on YouTube, at least right now. And we think that it will just be a better place to build the community. But we really hope that the people of this community will join us there. It sounds like there's some excitement about a Discord, which we would love to implement. And I was thinking about implementing with Twitch itself, but you guys have already taken the reins behind it. So yes, expect that to happen. I'll give you more details next week. Next week we'll still be on YouTube, and that will be the last stream on YouTube. And then starting on December 2nd itself, we will be streaming on Twitch. In December, we'll be streaming every single Wednesday and every other Friday, and a couple of more bonus ones in the evening time. But the Friday and Wednesday ones will be at the 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time hour, so an hour that you all are used to. And yeah, it'll be me playing piano. It'll be Elise painting something, depending on. And we'll still do these types of themes. So, like for instance, on a video game day, I'll be playing video game music. Elise will be painting something video game inspired, and it should just be a really great and fun, relaxing time. And we really, really hope that you all will join us, because you're the best community, and you make this. You make us excited to do this. We feel ready to do this, and that is largely because of all of you. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll give you more details on that coming up. I'll give you all the links, everything. It should be a lot of fun, and we're so excited to make that transition.
I have nothing to say.
She has nothing to say.
You should play it more.
All right.
Okay, bye.
You heard it from her. I'll play a couple songs to play us out. And thank you again for being here, as always. Let's see. What are some important ones that we haven't yet to play? We'll play this one. This one is from Kingdom Hearts, Dearly Beloved. Thank you so much. That was a piece that I could kind of zone out and play while I kept caught up on some of these chats. So thank you so much for the support for Twitch. We're just, I can't tell you how excited I am. I think it's just gonna be so much fun. And I hope you all will join me. And I know that it's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve for some of us, but it seems pretty straightforward. I mean, just getting an account, coming a part of the channel, and we will, as Elisa said, we'll learn together. Take care, Helix. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next Wednesday, and happy birthday again. And let's see. Detective Pikachu keeps on asking for some Pokemon, so I don't know if I'm brave enough to attempt the battle theme. That is a lot of... Let's see. How does that even go? Like... And then a lot of chromatics. So we'll do something else from Pokemon. How about that? And this should probably be one of our last songs for today, because I'm actually getting quite hungry. It's past my lunchtime now. I'll have to make myself a nice pickle sandwich. Let's see. What's a nice one to do here? We'll do the title screen from Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. Whoops. That didn't sound good. Alrighty, there you go, Detective Pikachu. A little bit of some Pokemon. The main theme into Pallet Town theme. And I think that will be all for me today. We have reached new limits of the Piano Pumper Hour. It has now been the Piano Pumper 2.5 hour. I think as we go onto Twitch, we're probably only going to just keep on moving that bar up and up and up, especially as we add in Elise and all of her fantastic drawings. As we get, I've got a capture card coming in the mail, which I have to thank all the supporters. Basically, all the support that you give me, I'm putting right back into this live stream to make it look a little bit prettier. So we'll be upgrading from this webcam into a capture card into our camera. So I think that's going to look really, really nice. We'll be adding the webcam for Elise's drawings. We'll kind of be smoothing out, working a little bit on the aesthetics and all that type of thing. And I look forward to seeing you at Discord. So I'll have to look into how to do that and talk to Ray of Cali, who has started that, and hop on that. So staying tuned for next week. If you've got suggestions for a theme, we'll have... I still haven't decided what theme it will be next week, but that will be our last video on YouTube. And then I'll give you the link to our Twitch page, and we'll have a week off for Thanksgiving. But then the following December, we're going to hit it hard. We'll be doing quite a few live streams, probably a couple of Christmas ones mixed in there to celebrate the season and all that fun stuff. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being such a great community and for encouraging us to take this next step, for having the momentum to do so. We're just so excited, and we're mostly excited just because of all of you being here each week and being just such a wonderful group of people that we are really privileged to get to know. So thank you. We'll see you next Wednesday. All my best.